Good afternoon, Instagram on the Sling Consultancy page and on Facebook on the Dorking NCT Facebook page. Feature Friday, hello, welcome back. Had a bit of a break with the summer, and this week was our first Sling Library session back at St Paul's Church in Dorking on Tuesday. So we had a few hires, a few returns, and something that popped up was with cross-strap carriers, just some little troubleshooting tips that we do try and share. And I get that it's really difficult when, you know, you've never looked at slings before and you've got no idea what we've said. So we often send videos as part of our follow-up, and I'm just going to do a quick troubleshooting for you if you have a cross-strap carrier. So that means a carrier that will go over your back and you'll adjust it around baby that fits with a cross. So rather than same shoulder rucksack straps, we're talking about a cross-strap carrier. So I'm just going to put my baby up. I've got on an Integra Solar here. So the first tip is, once we get baby positioned, first thing we want to do is actually have our front strap long, because that's the one that we want to adjust last. So we want that nice and long, so we'll have that little one nice and long before we go behind. Have baby sitting down onto the top of the carrier there, and then go underneath and tap their bottom rather than bringing the carrier to baby. Normally that means you get a little bit bunched under their bottom, so just tap their bottom and then roll that up their back. You get a nice smooth panel. Support with your arm and come all the way across baby so that you can grab your buckle in your hand ready to sight. And then when you go behind, what you're going to do is you're going to put that back over your shoulder, then come over, grab your buckle, go behind, and you're going to pull it down and then across, rather than just bringing it straight across. Do you see the difference? In terms of that cross strap comes a lot lower on your back. Clip your buckle, pull backwards a little bit, but then always have that last little bit of pulling forwards. Okay, we're going to do the same on the other side. So pop that over your shoulder, come all the way across your baby's back so that you, freehand, can grab the buckle and go behind, checking it's not twisted, and then just pull down, then come across. So you can see that that cross is then quite a bit lower on my back. Okay, so that's really helpful to start with. Pull backwards, then you've just got that last bit of motion to pull forwards. When you're pulling buckles, pull it always parallel to how it's going into your buckle. Try doing it at an angle, it's not going to work very easily. Put it forwards and it should just go through nice and easily. So check our pelvic tilt, check our babies in the middle, and then just pull those straps across so they're sitting on the outer edges of your shoulders. Now if you find that there's a bit of looseness here, I can keep trying to pull here, but it's not going to pull it. What I need to do, pull it out to where I want it, and then pass that slack through, because it will pin it because of this cross. So it's like a little motion like that. Now my looseness is here, I can now pull forwards much more easily than just trying to pull it from here. So this is now nice and secure. This one, I'll show you if I loosen it, actually you'll see it's much looser. What will happen if I've got slack here, so let me show you, if I have slack here, that cross is going to come all the way up to my neck. It's going to be really uncomfortable for me, and it's also not secure on the top half of our baby. So if you want to tighten it, bring it round and then tighten. Okay, this one is nice and secure, this one is not, so you can see the difference. Okay, again, pass it to the outer edge of your shoulder, bring your slack round and then tighten. That way you should find that this doesn't pop up as easily onto your shoulders. The thing is, with the Solars, they're a little bit of a slipperier fabric, so depending on what you're wearing you might find you just need to adjust that so it's sitting on the outer edge of your shoulder. That is essentially troubleshooting with a cross strap carrier. If you're finding you need any extra tips, then do post in the DM me on Instagram, or post below on the video on Facebook. Undo your straps, always loosen them. That's a lovely little tip there as well. It's much easier to grab a buckle that's a bit loose than trying to grab one that's nice and tight. So loosen it and unclip. And a really easy way to loosen your buckle, you're just going to pull backwards. You can see how easy that is. Just finger and shouldn't feel tight or difficult to do. And then loosen and take your carrier down. Okay. We are back at the 24th of September for Sling Library, our next session. The Solar is available, this lovely pink one. This is great if you're going on holiday, if you're so lucky to be going away. This is a standard size, will fit easily up until the age of 2, depending on the size of your child. Packs up super small and is also water resistant and UV as well. These are part of our standard hire, which is £8 for 2 weeks. Also work well with newborns. Obviously we have our free newborn hire scheme. If your baby is under 6 weeks old, you can hire a sling for 4 weeks for free as from our stretchy wrapped, caboose or Isme range. Any questions as ever, pop them in, and I will be back in the community on Tuesday for Top Tip Tuesday and live next Friday for Feature Friday next week. Thanks for joining me.